Hey guys, long time no see. I'm sorry about that. I kind of lost the inspiration to film videos, as you can see by me not posting. But my inspiration has come back and I'm eager to start again. So I decided that my first video back I was going to cover the anime Obey Me. I saw it on Funimation and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. Now, when I first decided this, I had no idea that the episodes were actually only 5 minutes long, because usually, anime episodes are 20 minutes long each, and that's what I figured for this one as well. So I did rethink doing them just because I didn't know if I could actually film a video on a 5-minute episode, but then I watched the first couple episodes, and I actually really liked it. It's funny, and I like the characters. But for this one, we're only going to be talking about the first episode, and then I'll do each episode each episode in a different video. Yeah. So even though the episodes are only 5 minutes long, I thought, what the hell, we only live once. So even if these videos only end up being like a couple minutes long, who cares? I'm not sure, but I don't think this anime actually follows a plotline. It's kind of like each episode is its own thing with the characters. Like this episode in particular is about them having to study for their next test. I'm pretty sure the next one is about them going to the beach, or that might be one further ahead. I'm not sure. I didn't, when I was watching it just to see if I could do videos on it, I wasn't keeping track of everything, So, we are introduced to a bunch of new characters. They're all male, and they're all brothers. They're the only characters that actually featured within this episode. And these characters are, first one being Lucifer. He's the eldest, and kind of the serious one. He also seems like the leader of the group. Then we have Beelzebub. I know these are good names. Beelzebub. Hopefully I'm saying these names right. Ugh, as everyone knows, I've said it a million times, I find pronouncing names really hard. Beelzebub, he's the sixth born, and he seems pretty monotoned. This is my first impression of these characters. Next we have Belphegor. Oh god, Belphegor. He's the last born and he seems like the quiet one. We have Leviathan. I haven't got much of a personality reading on him yet, but I can tell you all he has purple hair and headphones around his neck, so we might call him the gamer one. He's also the third born. Then we have Mammon. He has white hair and is the second born. He seems like the laid back one and the not so smart one. No offense, since we found out that he was the reason their last average test score was so low. He got a whopping 24 points. I don't know what that was out of, but if it was out of 100, damn, he needs to study more. He seems to be confident that this time though, he'll get a better score, but as he tries to study, he keeps getting distracted by a game on his phone. Lucifer just thinks he's a lost cause. I thought by now we would be done with the brothers, but yet another one is introduced. There's a lot of brothers. This one is the fourth born, and his name is Satan. During this study session, he's also playing his phone. Though he says he's using it for studying purposes, he ends up snapping a picture of Lucifer, making the eldest brother snatch it out of his hand just to see what he's doing. And this is funny because Satan had actually taken a photo of Lucifer and was editing it to make it look funny. All the other brothers are laughing, but Lucifer is seriously not amused by it. And it's so funny because the picture's got caddies and or cherries behind him. It just looks really funny. So anyway, Lucifer says that if their test average is lower than before, he'll turn them all into test sheet name boxes. Now I'm not quite sure what that means, but I'm gonna guess it's not good because the brothers don't have a good reaction to it. And then, oh my god damn, another brother being introduced. Would you believe it? And this brother also has a hard name, Asmodeus, the fifth born. He seems like the stuck-up one and the one that only cares about his looks, because he said his name box would be the most beautiful of them all, and the other name boxes will be jealous of his beauty and tease him. I still have no idea what any of this means, but we'll go with it. They start discussing how they're going to get Mammon to study, because that's the key to raising the average. Mammon's these names are killing me. Mammon is the bad one. He's the one that's not so smart. Poor Mammon. Mammon says they don't have to worry about him, but he's still playing his phone, so we don't have much confidence in him. He's playing some game where you have to match your facial expression to the emoji on screen. I think I've seen a game like this, in real life. Anyway, him playing that game distracts Asmodeus, and as Modius says, it looks fun and has a go. Now all of their brothers, except Lucifer, because, you know, he's the leader, he's the serious one, they all have a go at the game. And Lucifer stops them because he's angry that they're all distracted from studying, so he confiscates the phone and dismisses the group. He's so pissed, he's like, okay, everybody will leave now. Like, there's no point in this study group anymore because he's all just playing this game. It's pretty funny. So all the brothers, but Lucifer, end up leaving. He decides to see what's so fun about the game and starts it up. And he starts playing it, and he's actually enjoying it. While he's making funny faces while he's saying, oh, this is ridiculous, this game's stupid, you know? And then Satan comes back in, having forgotten his notebook, and he finds Lucifer playing the game. Lucifer has the same face as the emoji that has its tongue stuck out, you know? So he's looking pretty silly. And they both freeze in shock, and that's how the episode ends. Like I said, it's a very short episode, like one scene throughout the whole thing. But it does seem like a pretty funny and laid back show. You don't have to think too hard about it, you don't have to follow along with a plot line, because like I said, I'm assuming it's like this for the whole season. So I'm pretty sure I could watch the second episode, and like I wouldn't have even had to watch the first episode. The first episode is just like an introduction to them all, like to find out their names and stuff. And that's the end of today's video. I hope you liked it, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you did like it. If you didn't like it, do with that as you will. I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one for the next episode of Obey Me, or another episode of another anime. Yeah, you know what I just realised? This anime is only 5 minutes long, right? And I talked about it for 7 minutes. Can you imagine if I did a movie? Jesus Christ, the video would be like 2 hours long. Anyway, okay, see you in the next one. Goodbye.